Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome, and welcome. I am Chrisnatha, certified life coach, author, and speaker. And I came back today because I have another video for you. And so today we're going to be talking about pain. We're going to be talking about pain today. We're going to talk about how to use pain as motivation, how to use pain as motivation, how to use pain as strength, how to use pain as a way to propel you forward in your life and in business. And there is an article that I was reading recently, and it really struck my curiosity, and I wanted to do a video about it. And it was an article from Elite Daily, and the article specifically was written by Elizabeth Swaney. And I really enjoyed it. And it was called Bounce Back to a Better You, um, 7 ways to use your pain as motivational strength. And so I wanted to share those 7 steps with you because they were really awesome. And I enjoyed them, and I hope that you do as well. And so I wanted to share those with you today. And it's so imperative that we use our pain as strength. A lot of times when we go through hard times in life, or someone else has caused us pain, we can really harbor on that, dwell on that, and that could be a place of unforgiveness, holding a grudge, and a place that really cripples us. Something that cripples us. We start to believe what people have said. We start to believe the lies that they spoke over our life. And we start to believe and begin to live according to the words that they spoke over our lives. But it is imperative that we live according to the word that God has declared for our lives, that God has literally spoken over us, because I truly believe that God has breathed air into our lungs, and that He's spoken so many great things over us, and that we should allow that to be the blueprint in which we follow for our lives, our business, our growth, and the way that we move forward. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do as well. All right, so let's jump into this amazing, amazing article. And so we're just going to jump right in. And number one is to acknowledge your new self. Acknowledge your new self. So you may have defined yourself as one way in the past. You may have felt like maybe you weren't good enough, maybe you did make mistakes, and all of that could necessarily be true, but that doesn't mean that that's who you are. So there may have been things that you have done that doesn't necessarily mean that's who you are. And so I want to encourage you to acknowledge your new self. Who are you today? Who are you right now in this moment? The new you. You may look the same on the outside. The external might not be so different, but who are you on the inside? What's the condition of your heart right now? What's the condition of your mindset? Do you think differently than you have before? What's the space in which you are in terms of how you dream, what you're dreaming about, what your plans are for the upcoming year? All of these things are a new version of you. So acknowledge your new self. Acknowledge, pay attention to how things affect you, pay attention to how you respond. I'm encouraging you to recognize your feelings, acknowledge them as well, and don't be afraid to recognize your feelings. All right, so all right, so I just want to put that there. Acknowledge yourself, your new self. Number two, another way to use your pain for strength is to take care of something. Whether it's your friend, your cousin, your pet, or even a plant, try to help out some type of living being. In your business, who do you help? What solution do you provide? What problem do you solve? Even just a slight increase in responsibility can give additional value to your life, and it can also give comfort to those around you as well. So take care of something. I want you to know that this journey of life is bigger than you. The opening sentence to the amazing, incredible book that changed my life um, by Rick Warren. The Purpose Driven Life is, it's not about you. It's not about you. And once I read those words, that it wasn't about me, it really got me all the way together. It got me all the way together. And so I realized that it was important that I was acknowledge that I was put on this earth to take care of something. Take care of something. There was a greater purpose than just things being all about me, right? And so that's important for you to consider as well. Number three is to remember that misery does love company. So you're going to meet people who want you to be in the same place that you were 5 minutes ago, 5 months ago, 5 years ago, right? And so the idea of you growing, the idea of you evolving, the idea of you moving forward threatens them in their position in your life, or threatens them maybe because you no longer need them the same way. It threatens them because they may feel like you're happier or doing something better than them. So there's some insecurity there, but that's not your problem. But misery loves company, but you have to choose not to stay there. Number four is to get creative. So your pain has transformed you in some ways, but how has it transformed you exactly? Do you see the world differently? Or do you even see yourself differently? So I want you to ask yourself those questions. How can you relate to the world in a way you'll still be understood? Evolve yourself into the person that you want to be. It's absolutely okay to grow. All right. So if you're still set on a goal that didn't work out the first time, try to find another way to achieve that goal. There is more than one way to make something happen. So be creative, be open minded, and be innovative. Number five is to find an open door. Another saying you may have heard is that when one door closes, another door opens. Ask yourself if any new opportunities have opened up since your setback. Does the extra time you have not focusing on your original goal give you more time to pursue something else? So I want you to start thinking along these lines. You may not find any fully open doors, but maybe just a crack in a door that you can then open later once you have more confidence or expertise in a certain area. So just because a door isn't open doesn't mean there's not opportunities. If you see a crack, get your foot in the crack, get in there. Okay, get in that space, start to explore that space, build up your confidence, build up your expertise in that area. All right, number six is to see the good in other people. Everyone does not mean you harm. This may be difficult for some of us, especially if you have been let down, deceived, or hurt, abandoned, or even rejected by people in the past. But I believe that everyone has something good, usually something great at his or her core. I want to believe that. I hope that you do too. So even if it's covered by something else that may seem questionable, I want to believe, and I hopefully you want to believe as well, that people have something good at the core of who they are. So with anyone you find to be particularly challenging, with anyone that you find to be a bit on the challenging side, try to focus on one good part of his or her character, or one good thing you have seen this person do. If you truly haven't seen anything good, then hope and trust that there's something good to come, hopefully. But the goal is to see good in other people, because everyone doesn't mean you harm. Everyone isn't hating on you. Everyone isn't mean and have really bad intentions. Some people truly are just wanting to see you win, rooting you on, just literally being your cheerleader. The seventh and final one is to see the good in yourself. So we just talked about seeing the good in other people. Now let's talk about seeing the good in yourself. Own who you are. Be proud of what you have overcome, no matter what it is, and be excited for what's ahead. There's so much in store for your future. So be excited. Look forward to it. Be optimistic. Know that you are a strong individual and that others will surely see your strength as well. Tell yourself three things each day that you like about yourself and focus on these three things. Usually, when you ask somebody what are some things that they do not like about themselves, right? They will have a laundry list of things. I mean, they can just start listing so many things that they do not like. But when you start to ask them what are the things that they do like about themselves, some people have a really hard time. And so I want to encourage you to flip the script. So when you're asked about things that you're not so good at, that you not put so much attention in that area. It's okay to be aware of areas of opportunity where you could grow, but you want to put a lot of attention and nurture and focus on the areas of your strengths. What are you good at doing? What can you do? So tell yourself three things each day that you like about yourself and focus on these qualities. Carry these positive thoughts with you throughout your day. All right, so inspire yourself to achieve more than you thought possible, and you will be an inspiration to others. Maybe without even realizing it, that you will truly inspire people to be the best, to be their best selves. And of course, we want you to inspire yourself. So, those are just a few ways for you to use your pain as strength and to use your pain as motivation for you to be a better version of yourself. We are not allowing you to have this really long, drawn out pity party for yourself. I understand that things happen. I understand that we have emotions and I understand that we have to work through them. Absolutely, I agree. Work through, right? Work through, meaning moving forward. And so it's important that as we encourage you to be your best self, and as things happen, things out of our control, right? That we still are encouraged to do our best and to not let negative moments dictate what our future looks like. So I am wishing you all an incredible day, and I'm encouraging you to use any past pain as motivation and strength to push forward in your future. I am wishing you much success, and I will talk to you really soon. This is Chrisnatha signing off. I'll see you guys really soon. Take care.